Okay. Hi everyone. Good morning all. So
Good morning.
yeah, so today we will try to discuss and cover these points which is mentioned in the beginning. 1 minute. So these are the topics: derived tables, common table expressions, then multiplicity, recursive city, views and inline table valued function, and yeah, that is same only. So let's start with the derived table first. So we will see some theory and some conceptual thing about it, and then we go through the examples. Whenever you have any doubt, you can pose me and you can ask. So what is a derived tables? So a derived table is probably the form of This is actually called as a table expressions. So in table expressions, there are mainly derived tables are there and common table expressions are there, and both will be considered as a table expressions. Now, you define the derived table's inner query in parenthesis in the from clause of the outer query. When we see the example at that time, you will exactly get to know and specify the name of the derived table after the parenthesis. So it is basically like this, like select star from. Then in the from clause, there should be some select query kind of thing. And then after the closing bracket, we will give some kind of aliases. So we will see example. Specify the name of the derived table after the parenthesis. Consider the following query which computes. Specify the following query. Consider the following which computes row number for products partition by category ID and order by unit price and product ID. So now, are are you guys aware about this thing? Row number partition by and order by.
Yes,
Okay. So here what we have done, we are selecting the data uh, based upon the partition by category ID, and then after that we are doing the order by unit price and product ID. So here descending or ascending is not written, right? So in which which order it will sort the data, in which order it will sort the data. In order by we have written, right, unit price and product ID. Do you, in ascending or descending?
descending.
No, it is wrong. Actually, SQL server or any relational database by default order is ascending, not descending. So here we have not written, right, either ascending we need to sort or descending we need to sort. So that is why it will sort in ascending order only, not descending, because of default order. So now let me execute this query. So if you see over here, we have done the partition by category ID, right? So category ID 1 1 is there, then category ID 2 is there. So whenever category ID is changes, its row number is also starting from 1 only, right? And
Right,
it,
sir.
and it is sorting based upon the minimum of product price, right? 1 minute. Yeah, yeah, unit price and product ID. So minimum of unit price and product ID, it will short. If we have mentioned the descending, then highest amount means this 263 will come first in the first row. Okay, now what is our requirement? Now can anyone tell me if we if we want to see 1 minute. Yes, now now can anyone tell me that if we want to see the row number less than equal to 2 data, then what we should need to do over here in this query? Any idea? What is our
Not, sir.
requirement? What is our requirement? I will tell you again. We want to display row number less than equal to 2 data, means row number 1 and row number 2 data for each category ID. Then what we need to do in this query? Anything correct or wrong? Anything will be fine or no idea at all? Basically, we want to filter the data, right? So to filtering the data, we are using the where clause, right? But over here, uh, let me try to write this query into the where clause because we want row number less than equal to 2 data, right? But now, what is the problem over here? A expression of non-boolean type specified in the context where a condition is expected. So now the problem is we cannot use the row number function into the where clause or any kind of ranking functions we cannot use in the where clause. Then let me try to use this one, this alias over here. That will also not, we will not able to execute because whatever the alias we are specifying in the select query, that aliases we can use only in the order by clause, not in the where clause, right? So now what is the solution of this one? Any rough idea? Any rough idea over here? How can we filter the data? Whether the answer is correct or wrong, anything will be fine. You can. Okay, so now what we can do? Now let me move ahead. Now read this one. The thing with the row number function and window function. 1 minute. The thing with the row number function and window functions in general is that they are only allowed in the select and order by clause of a query. So now, if you see over here, we have used the where clause, but it is not working, right? Now, if you see over here, let me uncomment this part, and now let me, okay, this will not work. Let me write order by over here. Now this query will work, but this is we are only doing order by over here. We are not doing the filter, but actually our requirement is to do the filter, right? So again, so what if you want to filter rows based on such functions result? Now, if we want to do the filter based upon this result, what can we do? For example, suppose you want to return only the rows where the row number is less than or equal to 2. Namely, in each category, you want to return the two products with the lowest unit price with the product ID used as a tiebreaker. You are not allowed to refer to row number function in the queries where clause. That we have seen, right? We cannot use the row number function in the where clause of the query. In short, derived table is known as a select written inside the from clause of the select query, and in Oracle it is known as an inline view. In Oracle Auto now see over here. Let me know if you have any doubt. This is the simple query we have written, right? Now we want to return the row number equal to 1 and 2 for each category ID with lowest unit price, right? That is our requirement. Now for that, one thing we can use is a derived table. So now how? And in Oracle it is known as inline view. Now how derived table we can use? Select row number over partition by category. This is the same query, right? But we are written this query inside the, again we are selecting data in all this column which is written over here: category ID, product name, and unit price. If we can use row number also over here, then I think it should also work. 1 minute. Then also it should work. Now, so this query we have written inside the from clause of the another select statement. And now after closing the parenthesis, we have given this entire query as alias. Now, can anyone tell me what is this SD means? What we can say SD? What is this? We can consider as, it is a table only. It is a derived table. That what we are doing, right? Now this row number function is we can use either in the select clause as well as in the Where close. Now if I execute this query, it will work. Now for each category ID, 1 to 1 to row number is there only, right? 1 to 1 to for 1 2 for 3, 1 2 for 4, 1 2 for each of the lowest unit price, for first to lowest unit price with minimum product category ID. So now let me know if you have any doubt till now. This is a widely used concept in SQL. This one is then common table expression is joins are there, ranking functions are there. These are the widely used concept in SQL. You can say that. But now you got this point right, derived table. Uh, everyone. Now, based upon any kind of requirement, you should able to use this derived table concept. We will see more examples when we go through our phase 2, which is SQL queries, in which we will learn around 50 plus SQL queries, in which different concepts are used. This is clear, right?
Right, sir. Yeah.
Okay, now let's jump. Now the same thing. Do you have any idea that same thing in SQL? What is the speciality of SQL? We can we can use multiple concept to do one kind of thing, one kind of result set. We can use multiple concepts. So this is one concept which is derived table to get this information. Now another concept. Do you have any idea that what another concept we can use to get same result, which is my favorite one and which is I have mostly used, common table expressions. You will largely use these concepts in your day-to-day life. Now what is common table expression? A common table expression is similar concept to a derived table. What I have told, it is a similar concept to the derived table in the sense that it's a name table expression that is visible only to the statement that defines it. Like a query against a derived table, a query against a city involves three main parts. The inner query, the name you assign to the outer query and its columns. I will let you know by example also the outer query. Now let's, okay, 1 minute. Now let's see the same example. Same example with common table expressions. So now what we have done, yeah, if anyone has any question, they can ask.
Sir, today is my first class. That's why I'm not catching completely, but I'm trying to catch.
Okay, yeah. Actually, I have recorded all the sessions in my
Yes, yes,
YouTube channel.
yes, sir.
I will send you the link. You can go through it.
Yes, sir. Sure,
Uh,
sir.
this is the channel link, and I will send you the
Yes,
playlist link also.
sure, sir.
So,
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
yeah. Actually, you can see SQL project is also available.
Yes, sir.
Then this is the actual playlist. 1 minute.
लैपटॉप कभी सही टाइम पे खराब नहीं होता, लेकिन सही
So it will take maybe 4 5 days if you want daily
Yeah.
one video or
Yes, sir.
two video. You can go through it if you have time.
Yes. Yes, sir. We have, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
okay.
much for support.
Thank you. Yeah. So now we have seen this example with the derived table query, but now let's see the same example with common table expressions. So in the common table expressions, it is a simple thing. First, we are defining the city with city E, or you can give any name like you can give as product. I think why it is showing error. Hmm, okay. So this is basically a syntax with product as see. Firstly, you need to define this one, and then inside the city there will be a inner query. First will be the inner query, which is our main query, right? And now this is same thing what we have done previously. Now outside of this query, we can utilize whatever column we have defined in this query. Whatever column we have defined in this query, we can use outside the city. Outside the city means outside this bracket is known as the outside city. 1 minute. Okay. So that is known as outside city. Now this row number function we can use over here, and then less than equal to 2, which will help to restrict the row number 1 and 2 data category wise only.
Hi, Harshit sir.
Okay, one minute, please. I tell me, hello. Someone was
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah, Harshit sir. This is Vikas actually. Good morning. I just joined late, Harshit. So just wanted to know what we are trying to achieve this from this script because I don't know the questions.
Okay, actually, mainly we are trying to utilize the concept which is derived table and common table expressions.
Okay.
I am telling you common table expressions. Now, this is a simple script in which I will show you the data. So,
But sir, this script we have written. What is the question like on basis of something we have written, right? I
no,
mean,
no,
what is?
yeah, actually, we are what we want to display the result based upon the partition by category ID and then order by these two column unit price and product ID, right? Actually, I have
Okay.
taken this script to explain you the concept of derived table and common table expressions.
Okay.
There is no specific problem statement over here.
Okay.
But now, what should we do to restrict the data based upon suppose if this is showing each category wise, right? Category ID 1 wise, row
Uh,
number it is showing, right? Then
correct.
category ID 2 wise also it is showing row number. Now our
Correct.
requirement is to restrict the only row number 1 and row number 2 data we want. We doesn't want any other row number data. That is our requirement. Now to achieve that requirement, what how can we do? Can we write this same thing in the where clause? Is it possible? And then we specify equal to 2. Is it possible, Vikas?
Yeah, Harshit. That I think that's not possible, right?
Yes, that is not possible. Yes. So for that purpose, uh, there are two concepts which come into the picture, which is known as derived table and common table expressions.
Okay. So Harshit sir, one more thing. Like, okay. So here we have duplicates record, like you have displayed, right? Just ago. Huh. Acha, so we are trying to get Harshit sir, like in front of row two, it should be one, right? Like this, you are trying.
Sorry, I can't get you. Mm,
Okay, so you are just taking from these tables uniquely, or means how is like that?
no. Actually,
Hmm. Hmm.
what is my requirement? My requirement is over
Hmm.
here unit price wise and product ID wise data is sorted, right? Now my
Okay.
requirement is I want
Hmm.
two minimum unit price wise data across each category.
Okay. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
two minimum में only row number 1 and 2 will come, right? Row number
Correct.
3 will not come, right?
Right. Because we are taking less than two, right? Limit.
Less than equal to 2. Yes,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So to 2 minimum, again if you see for product category ID 2, then
Hmm.
2
Hmm.
minimum will be 10 and 13 only. 15 will be third minimum, right? It is not 2
Right.
minimum.
Right.
So now
Right.
each category ID wise, I want two minimum unit price record.
Hmm.
That is my requirement. Now we
Okay.
cannot use the where ranking functions into the where clause, right?
Correct.
So for that, this concept come into the picture: derived table and common table expressions.
Okay.
So that only I am trying to explain. We have already
Okay.
seen it with the derived table above. If you have lately joined, this is the
Today.
we can do with the derived table.
Hmm.
We
Okay.
have
Okay.
mentioned the select statement into the from clause of the query, and then entire select statement we have given one alias,
Okay.
which is considered as a derived table. And then
Hmm.
whatever the row number we have used inside the derived query, we can easily use outside the query, right? Because we
Hmm.
have already specified the alias
Hmm.
to restrict. Now if you run this query, it will give row number 1 and 2 data only. Row number 3 data will be, or row number more than 3 data will be eliminated.
Okay.
Now the same thing I am trying to explain through common table expressions.
Hmm.
So if you know the this city, uh, we have written the with city as, and then entire same query we have written, and then whatever column we have specified in the inner query, that all these columns we can use outside the city in the select statement only, right?
Hmm.
And then we can use this row number function also in the where clause. But outside
Okay.
city, again same thing. We cannot use row number over here
Correct.
less than equal to 2, or also we cannot use this one also over here.
Hmm.
So because of this restriction, city
Hmm.
come into the picture and we are using it over here.
Okay, so can we do, sir, like instead of Ronam dense rank, can we also use, or that is not possible in this case?
Yeah, definitely. Yes, we can use dense rank, and everything will be same.
Oh, okay, okay.
Nothing will got change.
Oh, so then what would be better, sir? Like
No, no.
we should.
Actually it is based upon the requirement.
Okay.
Uh, Actually, suppose there are multiple employee
Hmm.
has same salary, right? Multiple employee
Okay.
has same salary.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
in that case, we
We
want
have
to
to use. Hmm.
we
Dense rank.
want to use 5 employees each department ID wise, 5 highest employees, right?
Okay.
But 2 or 3 employees have same salary. Then in
Okay.
that particular case, row number will not work properly.
Oh, okay.
It will
Okay.
give you wrong result. Query will not generate any error, but it will give
Hmm.
you wrong result. In that kind of scenario, dense rank is the best one.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So whenever we find like duplicates in the table, then we should use dense rank. If there is no duplicate, then we should go with Ronam. Is
Row
that
number
correct?
or rank, anything will be fine. Row
Acha,
number or
rank.
rank. Rank is
Okay,
also there, right?
okay, okay,
Then, but over here in our case, everything will be give us the same result.
okay, okay.
Everything will be giving us because no duplicates, right?
Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay, Ashish sir.
Okay. So this is the city. We will see more examples when we will go through this 50 plus SQL queries I have listed over
Hmm,
here in the second phase, and all are asked in MNC companies. All these queries are asked in MNC companies. I have taken it from the Data Lemur as well as Lead Code platform.
hmm.
Some queries are premium queries, some are basic freely available, some are premium queries also. So we will go through all this query with explanation in our future classes.
Also, sir, if you don't mind, can we share our questions which we have faced in interview so that you can help us the best solution or alternate solution if we have for the particular question? Would it be fine, sir?
Yes, yes. Means theoretical question, right?
No, 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 no theoretical question, sir. It is totally this script wise question.
Okay, so this is the same thing. Uh, this all 54 questions are script
Okay,
wise questions only.
okay, okay, okay,
Or
okay, okay.
but I can't give you in advance, because if I give you everything in advance, then you may not attend the classes, or you may not attend watch the videos also.
That's fine. That's correct, sir.
So after completion, I will give you everything, all these 54 questions with solution, or you want only table script and insert script, then you want to practice
Mhm.
by yourself, then also I will give you as per your choice.
Okay, sir. And sir, one more thing, Harshit sir, can we install this application like a database in our personal laptop to just execute this practice on this?
Yes, yes, you can install this AdventureWorks database, right? AdventureWorks database is freely available on the internet.
Okay.
So you should have SQL server in your system, and then
Hmm.
you can download this AdventureWorks database,
Hmm.
and then 1 minute, 1 minute.
So, sir, please provide process in your channel as well so that
One
we
minute.
can follow.
Yeah, even what you are telling.
Yeah, Harshit sir, I was asking like if you mention like process how we can install SQL Server and then database in personal laptop, you just update in your channel so that we can follow your channel. Ultimately, we are following your channel so we can see the steps.
1 minute. I think it is a video is available on my channel only, that how to install. Uh, 1 minute. Hello guys.
I have been following you, sir, but I didn't see like the process.
No, actually video is available. I am searching that video. How to install. This one.
Which one?
would be my foot. Don't step on my toes. Good, you're good.
1 minute. This is the video how to install SQL Server and Database Engine and SSMS.
Sir, can you please provide this link with us?
Yes. Okay. Now where? Okay. Now this is one more thing. You don't name cities like you do derived tables. If you need to define multiple cities, you simply separate them by commas. You simply separate them by commas. Each can refer to the previous defined. You simply separate them by commas. Each can refer to the previous defined cities, and the outer query can refer to all of them. So this is the multiple cities. So this way you can define the multiple cities. Same thing. Select query with city as select query, and then you can specify one comma. Again, city 2. So this is city 1 name. This is city 2 name as. Again select statement, and then outside select statement, whatever cities you have defined, you can use all of them over here. Like city 1, city 2, everything you can use it. So this multiple cities example we will see when we go through those queries example. In that there are few questions will come in which we will see multiple cities examples. 1 minute. Now there is another form of city, we can say that it is known as the recursive city. So over here, let's see, let me just go through the data first. Select star from. Now let me execute both this query. Can we execute? Okay. So this is the recursive query. Recursive city, we can say that city also have a recursive form. The body of the recursive query has two or more queries. So this is actually, this is, we can say that this is the body of the recursive query. Recursive common table expressions, usually separated by a union all operator. So that only we have done over here, right? Union all. At least one of the queries in the city body known as the anchor member. So over here, anchor member means it will be the main master query, right? So over here, uh, by tracking which employee ID we are processing. So in the first query, that is known as the anchor member. So this one is known as the anchor member. Now, anchor member is a query that returns a varied relational result. The anchor query is invoked only once. What is the meaning of that? Means in the entire this query, employee ID 9 is coming only one time, right? In employee ID 9 is coming only one time. So this query will invoke only one time only, because employee ID is coming only once. Employee ID 9 is only coming once. Now in addition, at least one of the queries in the city body known as the recursive member has a reference to the city name. This query is invoked repeatedly until it returns an empty result set. Okay, so this is the, now this query is known as the, you can say that what it is mentioned. City name recursively member represents the previous. So this is the reference query to the anchor member, and this will execute until the null result set is defined. So let me first let me try to take this data into the Excel file, both of this data. Okay, this is the first table, and this will be the second table. The reference to the city name from the recursive member represents the previous result set. Then the reference to the city name from the outer query represents the unified results of the invocation of the anchor member. So now let's see what is, we are trying to specify the chain, management chain of the employees in the company. So suppose employee ID 9. 9 has, by default we have given the zero distance, right? By default we have given the zero distance to employee ID 9. Now our requirement is to identify the, over here, if you see over here in the on clause, we have joined this city with the same table with manager ID column, right? Now we have to specify the identify the manager of employee ID 9, employee ID 9, and then we need to do the distance plus 1 into that. So now how, let me go through the Excel file. Now if you see, this is the employee ID 9, right? And what is the manager of employee ID 9, which is 5? 5, right? Now we have given the employee ID 9 as the distance equal to 0. Now what we need to do? Now we need to check, consider manager ID of this one as the employee ID of our next row. Now what is the this 5 will become as an employee ID, right? Now we need to search this 5 one into the, yeah, hello. One minute. Yeah, this concept we will see tomorrow, guys. Recursive city and other few examples. This use an inline table valued functions. We will see tomorrow onwards.
Okay, sir.
Tomorrow, what time? This 11 o'clock will be fine, or 6 p.m. you want, or 11 o'clock will be fine.
I think 11 o'clock is fine, sir.
Okay, okay.
As, or as per your stand.
Okay, 11, we will meet only 11 o'clock only, right? I will upload this video into my channel and will send you meeting link for tomorrow
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
as soon as possible. Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Have a nice day, everyone.